been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. A pair of teams ranked in the top 7, ready to square off and do battle. It's the Bulls. So long for this, and finally it's time to get this season underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Handoff from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. This time they'll throw it. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Marsh. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Third and long right here. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game. The way they're throwing it right now, I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Wants to throw again. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
2nd and long here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
Oh, pressure's coming. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he will house it.
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a 3rd down, passing situation, great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ballgame.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Coming out aggressively. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Might as well give it to him again. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished the deal with a 60-yard run to the house.
Number 90, set to kick it off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sellers. Under pressure. Fires on the move. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
On offense, you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate here, backed up deep in your own end. A quick throw on the slant, but the defense right now playing so physical, they're able to jar the ball loose on the incompletion because of the hit against one of the faster players you're going to see in college football.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking for running room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Oh, what a cut! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to get the corner. Keeps it himself. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Runs through a tackle. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Snags it. Hard running there. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Quarterback changing the play. Here's Sellers to throw. Quick completion on the out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Using his feet. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. And so after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Soft spot in the middle.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, guys, you just need a new environment. You need a change of scenery. This was a highly recruited guy. Didn't quite work out for him at his last destination. So now here he is, and he's not playing in a Power 4 conference by any stretch, but he feels like with this coaching staff, he's a better fit in this system, and he thinks he's going to have a big year.
And this is something we don't talk about as much, man. There's a lot of talent that also comes down now. So there's talent going up, yes, to new places, but these are really talented kids that don't necessarily get to start, but he's got obviously the name. He's got some ability, some skill. Interested to see him, new coaching staff, new environment, new start, to see if we see the best version of him.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
And man, those sting, man. 3rd down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially 3rd down.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Got it. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Picking up the 1st down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Gives it to the back on the draw. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score.
Man, I love the aggressiveness and physicality of this defense. 3rd down, they run the football. You say absolutely not. This is a strength of this offense. Usually, they're really good at converting 3rd downs. This defense just stood up and made a play.
He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Breaks the tackle. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. The quick game. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Bulls! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Sellers with the catch. It's Mays. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Looking for the time with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The option, the keeper. And the ball's out there after it. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off-play action. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He'll pull it down. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Making the adjustment. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Play fake, Sellers. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it on the option. He'll be dropped.
And David, this defense just has their hands full. There's so many different weapons on the other side of the field that can hurt you, right? It's not just running backs. It's not just wide receivers and tight ends. This quarterback is a major threat when he decides to take off and go.
And it just makes me pause. It makes me slow down a little bit when I start to get upfield because I got to stop and worry about the running back, and now I got to worry about the quarterback run. So much to look at. It takes a lot of discipline to stop these design quarterback runs.
Now setting up shop in the red zone. They go play action with Sellers. Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. Just enough time for one final play in this half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Bulls now can really generate some momentum if they turn that turnover into points. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Firing for the end zone. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Down in the end zone, the big play there, and the defense gets the stop. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We start with Tulsa taking on the number 19 team, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's the Golden Hurricane looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season.
He's on the loose. He'll go out of bounds at the 32-yard line, and that is how he is making his mark as a return man. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Moves the pocket. It's Sellers. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the 1st down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
What a disappointment. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Throwing, Sellers. Out wide left, it's Thomas. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's McDaniel. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. Sellers. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
working the ground game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Sellers to throw. Rush is on. Trying to get away. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Powers inside. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the 1st down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a 3rd down stop.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's changing the play. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Throwing Sellers. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on. Gives him the big stiff arm. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marsh. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Second and long here. They want to throw it. Turns it upfield. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw again. Shakes off the defender. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly.
They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. On the option, he'll toss it. Makes his man miss. Running through contact. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells to run, looking to pass. They're all over him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Bulls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Number 27 with the catch and score.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Sellers on the play action. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by 1 possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The fake wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, They weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense, and you saw it on that play.
Sends it back in motion. Sellers from the gun on third down. Lets it fly. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They boot it away on fourth down. On the return, they stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Second down coming up. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. The DBs will back off a bit. Just feeds the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Play action. Buying time to his right. Reels it in. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
And, man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It's a fake. He's going to throw it. Still looking to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Lots of room to run. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And I love the play call. Nobody in this stadium expecting fake punt, but they reach into their bag of tricks and they convert it to get the first down.
And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Left side is Marsh. On the move is a 30. Makes the catch and he's free. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And, man, that's a little frustrating. I like the job by the quarterback. Get the ball out. Let your receiver make the play. But just understand when the play's over. Like, I'm not going to cut that back up. I want to get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 27 in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after.
Serve is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. Looking for a crease. Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Sellers. Rush right in his face. And he snatches it and comes down to the end zone for the 2. Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. A run for the quarterback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's loose on the right. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. From the gun. Look out! Trying to buy time. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Well, if you want to get something done, you better just do it yourself. Nobody open in the end zone that time. Quarterback's able to scramble and get in for 2.
Number 90, set to kick this one away.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. with this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Play fake, Sellers. Buys time to his left. He'll throw it. Gets rid of it.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. Plows through the defense. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Slips a tackle. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. 4th down, Sellers. Throws to the back. It's a fumble.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
Offense at an empty set. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.